We were talking about how if you see how the Earth
Yeah, the Earth
goes around the
orbits.
sun, it's like
Yeah.
almost like a DNA thing. It's we learn in school it's like a circle. It's not a
Yeah.
perfect circle.
So most people were taught that when you see the sun, that we just orbit around it,
Yeah.
and that it's just this
circular
move,
model.
this stop, this like solid thing that we're just orbiting around, and like most of us have models that are on tables, so you think of everything as this stationary model,
It's
but
not.
really we're traveling through space. Our solar system is traveling through space,
At a-
hurling.
With an unfathomable number. Like
Yeah, we are
the speed
hurling.
we're
Like the sun, it's like a star, but it is a star, and it is shooting through the galaxy at like light years speed, and we are hurling around it. We are hurling around it, and like we're circling and going around it as this thing is just shooting. And apparently, the universe is expanding, and yeah, it's interesting, man.
No, and just this is how I started believing in God. If I'm being
But
honest.
some people don't believe that, and these are the newer models of what the solar system looks like, and it may be the new accepted.
Even these
but
numbers,
who knows what we're on? You know what I mean? Like the people can make these models, and I can talk about it, but who knows what it really is? But that's interesting if we can see that, like if science is getting better, if we can see the general idea of the universe better, we could see that it's expanding, and we could see that we are hurling through space. We are passing different galaxies. Our galaxy is moving in a direction, and that's just interesting. We're hurling around it.
well, but I think it's crazy and interesting. You know, it's fascinating. And I mean, how can you look at that and not say that that's some sort of miracle, right? Even in scientific terms,
Yeah.
and then in the scientific space, forget the religious space and the spiritual place. Even in the scientific place, it's a miracle. It's rare. It's
Yeah, like
almost unfathomable, the chances of even Earth forming itself, even life forming. It's like all of this is a miracle. And like sometimes I'm like, I used to be atheist, and a lot of my videos that I put on this YouTube channel is like it's just for viewers that just are passing by my channel and they like the word based, and they like people that don't care what everyone else thinks, and they're unfiltered, and we speak our minds. And me and Jake, we always are like that. But
Well, if you think about it, man, our bloodstream, our cells are constantly being pushed and flowed, and they're going through us, and we're coding, and we don't understand how our body
we're
works.
DNA. The
What
Earth
if-
is DNA.
What
The
if
sun's
this
Earth DNA.
minimal process? What if the minimal process of our bloodstream moving cells through is similar to the process of the sun moving through the universe somehow? Maybe that's just a similar idea of heat, because we're giving off heat. What if something like that is on a bigger scale is happening, and there's the universe has some sense of DNA, and maybe it's infinite. Maybe the loop goes.
It is
it's
infinite.
We could go so small. We could see so microscopic. We don't even have the machinery and technology to see small enough, and we could go so big that we can't even tell, and it's almost like it loops.
I wonder if
Because
aliens want
that's
nothing
what
to do with.
infinite is.
Well, this makes the capability of extraterrestrial life even bigger.
Well, what is scale? What is size?
Why would the AIs? Why would the extraterrestrials not want to do anything with us? Sorry, my English. The extraterrestrial life doesn't want anything to do with us. Like, as humans, obviously there's extraterrestrial life. Are we just doing something wrong? I mean, I wouldn't want to be with us right now, but the direction we're heading. But
What if extraterrestrials are here? What if we are extraterrestrials?
that's what I'm wondering. Didn't Thomas say that his theory was extraterrestrials had sex with humans and that's how humans formed?
I mean, we
But
don't
we're
understand why we have consciousness. We don't understand why they're not aliens or what they look like, or we don't like if you just zapped here from an alien body and you're like, look at that little furry thing over there that's loving me, and the dog, and like nothing would make sense. We make sense because we were born into this world, and we just slowly go like, oh, that makes sense. It's hard, it's soft. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is hard too.
Okay, it's hard too. But you get what I mean? Like, we grasp the world as we grow in our consciousness, and our consciousness only evolves until we die, and it's kind of an interesting thing.
It's incredible. Even I love the fact we went. It seems like we're going on tangents, but try to keep up. I mean, we tend to, disclose based facts, just to inform you, just to open your mind, and that's all we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to give you a new perspective, and
The only thing-
you look at it. We're brainstorming right now about evolution, about the Big Bang theory, about the creation of the universe, about the speed, about the sun and Earth, and And you know, even the misinformation, I think that's misinformation. The fact that they put models like that,
Right.
circular, that's misinformation.
Yeah, you don't know those. Yeah, we don't know those models.
That's the
But
key
you know
to-
what is unfathomable and that we can logically try and grasp?